Hey librarians! Don't we all wish we could be in two places at once? Sometimes we want to show our patrons exactly what they should look for on a screen, but we don't have the time. Skitch can help us with that. With its simple visual aid tools, we can make screen captures, edit existing photos, or work on a blank canvas like I'm doing here. This was a blank canvas. I'm going to switch over, make a new blank canvas, and we'll talk about screen capture. So the screen snap part of Skitch is really fantastic. We can try a screen snap. It's also called a screenshot or screen capture. We might want to point out a particular area of a website to a patron, but perhaps we're elsewhere in a building or unable to work individually. So we can open Skitch with its fun little logo, and then we can head to our website and take a screen snap. So I'm going to head to EasyBib because maybe I have a patron who can't find the login button for EasyBib. So I've got my EasyBib website up here. Then I'm going to go back to Skitch, this little pink arrow, and I'm going to click the arrow here. And I can choose either full screen or screen snap. I'm going to choose screen snap today. So I'm going to draw a box around the area that I want to point out to my patron, but I want them to see as much of the homepage as I can so that they have an idea of what they'll be looking at and where on that homepage they need to go. So I dragged my box around this area. I'm going to release, and it immediately shows up in Skitch. Now I have the ability to edit this and highlight the areas that I want my patron to look at. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw an arrow to my login button, a nice bright pink arrow. And then I'm going to highlight my login button too. I'm going to change the color to green. And I'm going to choose to highlight. I'm just going to highlight that right there. And then I'm going to stick with the green, and I think I'll put a box around it just so that they really see what I'm talking about when I send them this email. So I've got a green box, green highlighter, pink arrow, and I'm going to do two more things here. The first is I'm going to add a little note. So let's say I don't want them to have to read an email while also trying to look at this picture. I'll just add some instructions right in the picture. Then I would also like to pixelate a little bit. So let's say some of these advertisements came up, or there's words on here that I don't want to distract my patron. So what I'm going to do is draw my pixelate button over that word or that picture, and it pixelates it. It gets rid of words that I don't want them to see, or things that I think they might find distracting. So for example, this support bit right here, that's a little distracting, so I might cover that up. And it can take a little bit, but that's okay. All right. So now that I've chosen to make a screen capture, I want to share it. I'm done with my screen capture. I'm done with my editing. I want to share it. If I want to crop it, I could. Maybe get rid of a little bit more white space. But again, I still want my patrons to see most of the homepage so that they really know where they're looking. So I'll hit apply. This is my screen capture, my edited screen capture. So now I need to share it. I have many options here. The first is to save it to Evernote. This would work if I was a librarian who used Evernote and shared some Evernote notebooks and notes with other patrons, teachers, students, parents, other librarians. So I could save it to Evernote. I could also click share and save it to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Or I could copy the URL to the clipboard, which is just like right-clicking and copying or hitting Control-C to copy something. So I'm going to click Copy URL to Clipboard. That's an option. But I think my favorite option is actually this one. So down here we have the Drag Me option here. And all you do is you click on the Drag Me tab, and it comes up with a mini version of your EasyBib, and then you plop it into your URL. Oh, need to be in a new tab, I'm sorry. So you plop it into the space for your URL. You could also put this directly into an email, and now you have it. I had a new tab, and now the picture of EasyBib is right here. So what the patron looks at first was this confusing EasyBib homepage with its teeny tiny login button. Now we have an arrow, we have highlight, we have a little bit of lettering here. Now I might finesse this a little bit and neaten it up, but that's the basic idea of Skitch. So Skitch is very quick, very easy to use. It's a great tool for the librarian who wants to provide visual support to her patrons, but for whatever reason, she might not be there at the time to be able to help her patrons with it. It's a really neat tool to have on deck at any time, whether it's on a tablet or on a computer. I highly recommend Skitch for any librarian who might want to have a quick and easy screen capture editing tool. Go Skitch!